Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us. It's now 7 o'clock. I'm Tracey McCain.
And I'm Caitlin Nuclo. You're watching Eyewitness News here on the Wax. All right, let's get a check on the weather first. We always start you with weather and traffic. We'll say good morning to meteorologist Jill Gilardi. Get the details on that chilly morning out there.
Yeah, a little frosty for some.
Yeah,
Not
is this the coldest air of the season so far? Or?
Oh, well, we've had little dribs and drabs of it. So
Okay.
far hasn't been, too bad. But we've been kind of trending with that, with these little cold spells, the mid to late week, and we're going to see that coolest areas of the season continue to filter in. It's normal to start to see frost this time of year, though. This is not anything abnormal. Actually, like in Colebrook, Todd reporting 27 degrees. That was our coldest report from our weather watchers this morning. Frost advisory continues western and inland sections until 9 o'clock. It's 36 in Waterbury, and we have just a couple of clouds as the light of day is showing up finally. 34 Torrington. You get to Hartford, 37. You jump over to Tallins, 41. The warm spots, New Haven, 45. So too warm to get any frost to form there. But certainly the kiddos need to dress a little warm this morning with the temperatures on the chilly side. And then as we head into the afternoon, a little breeze sets up. Readings will be warming into the mid and upper 50s. The exception may be, say, Litchfield County, the low 50s, maybe upper 40s at best, but mid and upper 50s most places across the state. These numbers a little bit below average. This time of year, we should be in the lower 60s, and we'll fall just shy of that. But nonetheless, beautiful fall day. We'll have more on the forecast that does include a better chance for more widespread frost by Thursday. I'll have more on that coming up later. Let's now get an update on traffic with Caitlin.
All right, thanks, Jill. Good morning, everyone. If you were heading out the door here, 7:02 on your Tuesday, back to work, back to school for a lot of folks after a long weekend. A majority of the state not looking bad at all. We're really not seeing heavy delays, with the exception of down through Fairfield County, 95 southbound, and the Parkway, which is, again, very, very normal. Crash free, however, still following this first alert for you in Norwich. DOT is reporting that this road is still blocked off. Route 165 closed between Corning and Gillette roads, and that's due to what they are reporting as a tree down through the roadway because of what happened last night. So just something to be aware of as you're heading out. Seeing some really brief delays here in the capital city. This is 91 southbound as traffic is merging onto 84 here. Live look outside in Plainville, nice bright sunshine. Live look in Middletown along Route 9. Things are still moving along very well through this area, and a live look outside in Meriden, 691 east and westbound. You will probably need the sunglasses, and you might need to turn the heat on in the car. It's a quick check at your Connecticut Chevy First Alert traffic report driven by your Connecticut Chevy dealers.
All right, we're on top of breaking news happening right now in Berlin, where there is a large police and fire presence at Webster Square Shopping Center.
Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Marcy Jones just arrived to the scene. Marcy, what can you tell us about what's happening there?
Good morning. Well, very limited confirmed information by authorities, but I'm going to step out of the way so that you can see. It's quite the scene here. Lots of flashing lights. We've got about 4 or 5 fire trucks. We did have 2 ambulances. One did peel away. Now, again, very limited information, but what we are seeing is crews are really focusing on express coin laundry over here. They've been going in and out. We haven't seen any kind of fighting flames or any smoke coming from the building, but as you mentioned, we arrived about 10 minutes ago, so we're really just trying to get up to date with all of this information. As soon as we get any more information about exactly what's going on, what this call was for, and what has been actively going on for the last few minutes, we'll bring that to you. But for now, that's the latest. Reporting live in Berlin, Marcy Jones, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Marcy, quite a scene there. We are also tracking some breaking news here at the First Alert Desk. Just this morning, we've learned that family members of the Lewiston, Maine shooting victims are preparing to sue the Army. Their lawyers claim the military failed to recognize warning signs that could have prevented the murders from happening. Of course, 18 people were killed on that awful day after mass shootings at a local bar as well as a bowling alley in Lewiston. Army reservist Robert Card carried out those shootings. You see him there on your screen. And family members of the victims as well as survivors claim the Army as well as doctors at a military hospital were well aware of Card's mental health decline that left him paranoid, delusional, and violent. He also had run-ins with police and was found dead 2 days after those shootings. Now, the Army has 6 months to decide whether or not to respond to that lawsuit. We'll follow every development right here at the First Alert Desk. At the First Alert Desk, I'm Roger. Suzanne, Kate, let us send it over to you.
All right, Roger, thank you. Well, this morning, a break in a years-long investigation into violent attacks in New Haven.
Today, a man, police say, assaulted 2 women in the same area 5 years apart is now set to face a judge. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Marcy Jones filed this report before leaving for that breaking news.
3 letters, 1 powerful tool. Police say that DNA was critical to making this arrest less than 24 hours ago. New Haven police say 25-year-old Chris Leonel Cruzado faces multiple charges after he allegedly assaulted a 38-year-old woman jogging near Edgewood Park in October 2023. Police say Cruzado approached the woman in the area of Yale Avenue, took out a gun, struck her in the face, and tried to pull her into the woods. Thankfully, she managed to escape and get help. When police arrested Cruzado for the 2023 assault, officers used DNA to link him to another assault he allegedly committed back in 2018 in the same area. In that case, a female was sexually assaulted in the area of Chapel Street and Yale Avenue by a man with a knife. While Cruzado is facing assault, unlawful restraint, and reckless endangerment, among other charges, New Haven police have a safety reminder for everyone before they head out the door.
If they could tell a friend or family, where they're going, the route they're going to use, some safety tips like that, just in general, are good for people to sort of make part of their routine.
Cruzado is facing assault as well as unlawful restraint and reckless endangerment, among other charges. He will appear in court later today. In New Haven, Marcy Jones, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Well, this morning in Lisbon, an investigation after a car hit a person on River Road.
Pinpoint News Tracker shows you where this happened this morning. The road has since reopened after being closed for hours. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Olivia Schuler has the details.
River Road, which is Route 12 at the intersection of Lee Road, has reopened. It's been shut down since about 10 o'clock last night, and we did get some new information from Connecticut State Police. They tell us that there are serious injuries reported and that 1 person was transported to the hospital. Take a look at what we can see right now. You'll see that it's smooth sailing here, much different than about an hour ago. Let's cut to some videos so we can show you what we've been dealing with all morning long. You'll see that there was several cones blocking off part of River Road here, and then just past that there was a police cruiser near the accident that was up this road. Now, from where we're standing, we were unable to see the accident clearly involving a person and a car. However, we did see a tow truck come away from this area with a truck on it. You may see that in some of the video that you're watching right now. Now, Connecticut State Police did confirm to us that this accident was involving a person and a car. Once again, they also told us that there are serious injuries reported and 1 person was taken to an area hospital. Now, any more updates we get about how those people impacted by this accident are doing, we'll make sure to update you here or on the WFSB News app. In Lisbon, Olivia Schuler, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Well, the man accused of stabbing a Woodbury police officer is set to face a judge today.
Police say 31-year-old Tyler Wilmot stabbed Officer Tim Wright during a routine traffic stop about 2 weeks ago on October 3rd. Wright is now home from the hospital and is expected to recover.
Meanwhile, Wilmot has been charged with attempted murder and assault as the Inspector General's office is investigating. Police have identified a man who was killed in a motorcycle crash in Bristol over the weekend. They say 27-year-old Patrick McCool of Terryville lost control on Route 6 near Oakland Street about midnight on Saturday. Investigators still piecing it all together, but police say they did see him speeding just moments before that crash.
Well, this morning, another wrong-way driver facing charges in Killingly. Police say they spotted 23-year-old Johanna Schultz driving west on the eastbound side of 695 Saturday morning. That's when police pulled her over, and they say she failed a sobriety test. She's now charged with driving under the influence and driving the wrong way on the highway.
And this morning, we're still working to get an update here from officials about a crash in Mystic that sent 4 young people to the hospital. We first brought this to you as breaking news yesterday morning. Police say all 4 people are under the age of 21. They were driving on Fishtown Road when they veered off, hit a tree. Happened about 1:30 in the morning. Police say an iPhone inside the vehicle alerted officers with a crash detection system. All 4 victims are former students in Groton Public Schools. Counseling is available there all week for students.
Well, right now, a man is in custody suspected of trying to entice children into his pickup truck in Waterbury last week. New Haven police say they believe the driver was nearby. They arrested him on a warrant connected to their own investigation for sexual assault dating back 10 years. Now, at the same time, police in West Haven located the truck he was using. It's likely Waterbury police will soon make an arrest as well, all related to this case. Now, we are working to learn the driver's name and the multiple charges he now faces. A woman in Wallingford facing dozens of animal cruelty charges after police say they rescued 37 dogs from her home. 69-year-old Judith Godek turned herself in last week after police rescued the dogs from her garage at her home over the summer.
We're told they were living in poor conditions, and multiple shelters have now stepped up to try to give the animals new homes. Godek will face a judge next month.
All right, good morning, everyone. It is 7-Eleven, and we are tracking some areas of patchy frost. It was a frosty scene earlier before the sun came up in Staffordville, right on that vehicle there where it was 31. Still a concern for some patchy frost, especially western Connecticut through 9 o'clock. It's 34 Torrington, meanwhile 45. Not going to see frost down in New Haven, but temperatures will be rebounding and it's going to be climbing into the mid and upper 50s this afternoon. So shy of normal, but a beautiful fall day, becoming breezy and partly sunny. It's a beautiful day out there. We will talk more about your First Alert 7 Day coming up in a few minutes.
All right, Jill, thanks. Up